Ah, London. What a town. History around every corner, and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in. Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you hadn't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
Perimeter security's back up. South entrance is secure.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that? They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. And why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Oh, fuck me.
The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for. Their profiles are heavily encrypted. No identifying information.
ghosts in this system. They've staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
In the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door.
Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long's this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck.
They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
They gotta be somewhere.
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Secure position.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
I'm shot.
Dalton, I need your physical appendages now.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up...
bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa. What the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
Moving! Put a stop to this! Suspect is injured! Get down! Is it just me?
Where are you? Okay. Bingo. No.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The Plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. Zero Day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Today at 10 Dowling Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, terrorist group responses. Albion Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
Reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few...
reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply do not support any other story.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll sell off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for...
Is worse than I thought. Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board. Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
All right.
Listen, trying to get these GCSEs whilst trying to be this MC. Posted up outside of McLeese, man, did not how to stop P. Getting gas on your 16 like who wants to crush me. Might have seen me on Jenkins Road or Frontline in FP. Started with my own new one, wanted to get me in all out. Being on my hometown G's, me and my brothers will never fall out. Promoters on the phone now, IRMs, man, I gotta go now. Man just got booked to the club, there's a few man, we gotta call out. What you wanna buy? What you telling them? 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 Tell them. What you wanna buy? What you telling them? Tell them. What you wanna buy? What you telling them? Tell them. What you wanna buy? What you telling them? Listen, one keeps getting onto me, so they gotta get a J.O.B. I did work, but I could not dismiss that the sons and daughters know me. These times I was on the soul, talking was on me. I said I was gonna take it there, but Smiley and Shinobi. Finishing work at 9, hit studio till 6. Starting work at 12, same bullshit for the kids. Man tryna rep for the area, man tryna make it big. Chef that said, man's been thinking about this from 2006. Really, what you wanna buy? What you telling them? 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 Telling them. What you wanna buy? What you telling them? Telling them. What you wanna buy? What you telling them? Telling them. What you wanna buy? What you telling them? Telling them. They keep straining the stays forever blazing, get down in it, but it's the war that keeps raising. Some hating, crying, but she's creating, but ever since he came in the game, it's been hating. You know, the focus is amazing, and it's fucking anybody that thought it was plain sailing. We do studio sometimes in rave, but we still pop bottles without any occasion. Came too far from the plug out in the harness. Sometimes we fucking up the harness. I move cities and I bet myself, you know, keeping up with the pace, and now they're calling me farting. What you wanna buy? What you telling them? 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 Tell them. What you wanna buy? What you telling them? Tell them. What you wanna buy? What you telling them? Tell them. What you wanna buy? What you wanna buy? What you telling them? 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 Tell them. What you wanna buy? What you telling them? Tell them. What you wanna buy? What you telling them? Tell them. What you wanna buy? What you telling them? Tell them.
As the pound continues its slide against global currencies, there's never been a cheaper time to visit London. So why is tourism at a 10-year low? Tonight, GBB looks at London through the eyes of a visitor. And it's a wake-up call.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Very well. This manual override will be like putty in my hands.
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then. You see this?
Ah, here we go. Down the rabbit hole. Hello? Anyone home? Ah, I suppose I should turn the power back on.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Oh, do simmer down. Sabine brought me here.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then...
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, views archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London? Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
So, since DedSec did not perpetrate the bombings, the question is, who did?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline, but from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Dreadful business. How did you make it out alive?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition here would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
The city's out for DedSec's blood, I'm afraid. I wish I could help, but I'd be sticking my neck out. And I quite like my neck.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
I suppose we'd better get started then.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit. We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
I'll be right down. Could use the warm-up.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy. You'll want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Yes! Nice one! Couldn't have done that better myself. Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. Couldn't have done that better myself. Yes! Nice one!
there's only one more skill you need to master. Socialization. The rest of your team has arrived. Why not go and have a chat?
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the Optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the Optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the Optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the Optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to chat to, and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing the web is so much easier. I remember when you used to have to sit down at a computer with an actual keyboard and mouse and type everything out. And my favourite feature is public transport. With the Optic, you can just walk straight onto the tube. It even acts as a passport. No longer do I have to dig around and try and find my old paper passport just to travel somewhere. Also, I thought that Optic's marketing strategy, making it free for people, was a stroke of genius.
Genius. Bloom was really calculated when it was doing that. It was pushing this draconian device on us at all. Sure, everybody flocked to it. There was free Wi-Fi and phone plans. That definitely helped, but it wasn't a case of this is a product that you need in your life.
Why do you hate it so much?
It's just the worst because you had to give up your privacy expectations and accept surveillance. It was almost like the government and Bloom didn't even need to make the Optic mandatory. Making it mandatory was only to get the last holdouts across the line. If free data didn't convince you, fines and arrests from the state for not having the Optic would pretty much be enough.
I mean, what do you mean by privacy problems? No one really talks about that anymore.
They don't talk about it because we don't have any choice when it comes to the Optic. Yes, it's convenient and mandatory, but everybody's forgotten what it really means. Here, you've got a whole company owning basically all the data about your life.
Welcome to DedSec.
Damn right, man's ready to tear it up.
Hello, hello.
So we're DedSec now, just like that. Do we get like a training or anything? I'll settle for a pamphlet. Did you get a pamphlet?
We're all learning on the job.
Now that you're all as thick as cyber thieves, Sabine would like to talk to you.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
Listen, as long as we put a stop to people exploiting the city, I'll be happy.
Anyone here been in beef with Albion? No, they got the whole city in a stranglehold and they know it.
Yeah, and there's Clan Kelly running all the crime and shit. And Albion won't lift a fucking finger.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
First order of business. The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
Come on, mate. Take it easy.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Watch out, there's an active shooter! Oh, bugger off then. I don't have time for this. Seriously, what is going on? I refuse to put up with my boy, don't do it!
Inbred pikey!
Where do people even find this disgusting filth?
Gun! Everyone get down! Oh shit, gun, gun, gun.
This is...
What?
Fucking hell, what just happened?
Why don't you crawl back into the pile of shit from whence you came?
Not my street doing something weird? Drop the fucking horn up your fucking ass!
Get out of the ruddy road! Fucking... Yeah, man, I'm not... Clear. Now make it. Fucking shit. Spare us all your
Warning.
blithering idiots.
Guards are on high alert. Pedestrians may be held suspect.
Run a search on his motor drone. Initiate search.
Grace. She wanted it. She took it.
Grace. Oh my god. One word. Amazing.
If you want a favor, ask Grace.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Grace under pressure. Grace from God.
I didn't know what to expect about that. It's amazing. Really.
See the show they're calling Amazing.
Imagine recruiting an Albion guard to DedSec. Imagine pigs flying while you're at it.
Back off! You keep out of this! Back off, this is none of your business.
This area is being recorded by the GB.
Fuck, shit, bollocks.
Move along, move along.
Help me! They can't just run over people's rights.
I'll knock you down a peg.
What do you think you're doing?
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location. Pursuing the target. Over.
Yeah.
Suspect left the vehicle, maintaining visual.
You need to leave this area right now. Are you mad? Big mistake.
Bystander has been injured. Send emergency vehicles.
Control, we're pursuing the suspect. Control, send emergency vehicles when available.
That's enough.
Come on.
I'm getting out of here.
Control, we are pursuing the target.
I'm done with you.
We have an injured pedestrian. Do something. Over.
Send emergency vehicles to my location.
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
Eyes on suspect. They crossed the checkpoint. Ready to ram the vehicle. Over.
I had them. Where did they go?
Terminating pursuit and coming back.
The demands of being a DedSec operative are all consuming, so taking app gigs is a good way to make some extra quid that works around your new schedule. Lots of people will pay well to have their sensitive packages handled with care, and some will even pay you for deliveries. Ha ha! Mind yourself, you don't want the authorities catching you with that.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
Received. Will engage if necessary.
I'm putting an end to this.
I need this in one piece.
Immobilizing the suspect. All local units, the suspect is in the water.
calling off the pursuit.
Auto drive.
Eyes up, come on. Yeah. Yeah. Hold still during the scan.
Come on! Thing!
Come with me.
Wake up, dickhead! No, there's been a mistake. Stop!
Shut up. You're under arrest.
Stop now!
Hey, you can't be here. Piss off.
Will someone please come and sort them up?
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location. Received. Responding to the situation now. No sign of the target. Over. Returning to HQ. Search terminated.
I'm still searching, yeah. Shrunk the circle, but they still lurking. Fuck it. Tonight we raising the glass high. Everybody eating, cause that's how we live the best life.
Auto drive now enabled.
I see the jealousy build, yeah. I see the way that you feel. I see the mind of my deal, yeah. They mistake, now I'm blind. Get yours or get mine. Cause I ain't playing with that time. That's why
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now disabled.
Britain has a long heritage in world-leading innovation. From the steam engine to the Spitfire, it is the spirit and ingenuity of our people that has made us strong. That is why at Albion, we believe in delivering the next generation of personalized security to all of our cities. For when it comes to the future, it's your safety that's our security.
supposed to be the future.
If you're feeling out of your depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call on your new teammates to step in. It's your call.
That's the advantage of working together instead of alone.
You're it. Ready to go?
Always. Yo, man's live on the scene.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use very... sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area. That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Fuck. The future's fucking now, blood.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit, for some reason I can't clone it to our servers. Alright, access the network here and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one.
Who shut that down?
Located the CTOS hub. Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
Bags, bruv, I want this AR tech. What do I gotta do to get it?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I can recalibrate it to the DedSec network and clone my own version.
Oh, you mean I'm getting the server off the fucking roof? Yeah, bro idea.
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
So we want a heavy lifter, innit? What does that mean?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
Oh, no fucking shit, Bags.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
Auto drive now disabled.
You need to find a construction worker. Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one. Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, the person looks efficient too.
They look promising.
I found us a construction worker. They got them big drones, don't they? You look hard. You thinking of taking back London?
Ah, so you're DedSec then. Good. I could use a hand with something.
We'll see what we can do. What's up?
Well, the fucking government gutting the NHS is the larger issue. But for me personally, it's the money I took from Clan Kelly to pay me medical bills. Help me clear the debt, or I'll be stuck working for them till I die.
Alright, cool. Yeah, man's got this on lock.
Clan Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Alright, cool.
I'm excited to see what you're capable of. Very excited.
I'm happy to be here. Now, let's get to it.
Lovely.
Wow. The Kellys are like a sex rash all over Camden Market. They're growing out of control.
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on. Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
Hey, that's nice. Look at that.
Who's driving that thing? Well, it survived a lot worse than this.
What was that? No, this isn't right.
Oh, no. Shut it down. We've got an intruder.
Search for the intruder!
That's very strange. Get that locked down.
Look for the breach! Someone's inside!
Eyes open. Weapons ready.
No, this isn't right.
Get that locked down now.
Track them down!
I know you're here somewhere.
Secure that vehicle.
Oh shit!
I want them fucks!
Stand.
Let's do this.
There's our suspect. Over.
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Received. We are in pursuit.
Control, we have a seriously injured officer.
Control, please advise. Suspect is evading. Units, prepare to stop the vehicle. We're on their tail. Over.
Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
Target just crashed their vehicle. Over.
We're going to hit!
Control, we are still on the suspect. Over. Preparing to intercept vehicle. Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area.
Control, let's put out an APW. We're getting nowhere here.
Breathe. Just breathe.
That's a shield. Make me move.
Requesting lockdown on this hacked vehicle.
Shit! Can I get a lock on this?
Control, I'm starting a search. Someone's hacked the vehicle.
Lock it down.
All good. I'll try somewhere else.
Search the area. Someone's hacked this.
We really should bring on someone in medicine, just considering how much we've been shot at lately.
It's better than watching tutorials on how to suture your own wounds.
Still do something to help you. Do you piss everyone off? Where are you hiding? Wanker?
I've seen more brains. You cross-eyed donkey from Norwich.
Did you see what I done? Came in the black vest.
Oh no! What was that for?
Just told them I came with the booze. Some niggas wanna try some.
If that's how you want it.
He came out of nowhere, hijacked the snare, then rappers claim no fair. Oh yeah, grab him by the nose hair. You know what, though we don't care, so there. That's how we do it, like there ain't nothing to it. Except dedication and practice. Oh, you reckon actually it's more? Some have it. Fondo on the down low like the rap Steve Ditko. Watching old video and what's the scenario? Live on Arsenio. Darth Maul in the Abbey Square Mall. Old school right rhymes in uniform. That's cool if they ain't all feel it. We still come equipped with a surefire lyric like blah. Overrated it. Overrated it. You're overrated it. Yeah, like blah. Overrated it. Overrated it. You're overrated it. Yeah. What? Your crew think they murked us. Nah, bro, they don't think that on purpose. Verse through the universe, drop an illmatic verse is the one she over. Red blue collar workers, silver shadows. Strangled the lightning, stamped on the thunder. Cooking in a book of uncle, mumble, telling you the world's like wonder. Overrated it. Overrated it. You're overrated it. Yeah, like blah. Overrated it. Overrated it. You're overrated it. Jiggly, as we predicted, pushing 40 and still doing this shit. That takes the biscuit, but don't get it twisted, the kid Mac gifted.
Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
Trying to make us
I'll keep looking.
They can't have got far. I'll keep looking.
Looks good. I'm moving on.
Clear. Better check elsewhere. Ready to go.
I'll shoot you, I will.
Right, you're going to raise all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black and, more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Sweet.
Ah, cannabis and fentanyl together at last through the miracle of genetics.
Pairs well with the light salsa.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
Lost them! It's over!
Hey mate, are you ready to wake up from this dystopian nightmare or what?
Right. Hold up. Are you DedSec? You should be blowing the whistle on the Army's secret deaf robot program.
What?
Seriously. How the military is replacing its soldiers with hyper-realistic robots. These robots are everywhere. They're recording everything we do all the time.
Look.
I have the whole operation figured out. Aliases, recharging depots, where they store the footage. If you're not one of them, you'll go sabotage their operation. Take them down.
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
You're not my type, love, so clear off.
Area clear. Moving on.
Nothing more we can do. They're gone.
Investigating disturbance. Cease and desist, or you will be restrained. Fast. Failure to comply will result in forcible suspension. Warning. Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest. Cease and desist, or you will be entering combat mode.
Find them. Look somewhere else.
We don't have to do this.
Somebody come help! Now!
Get over here and help!
Time to pick up where your teammate left off.